Joachim of Denmark and his wife Marie, whose sons were stripped of their princely titles, are trying to rebuild their lives in Washington, where they have faced difficulties in recent months, turning necessity into virtue. Joachim and Marie of Denmark settled in Washington after several years of living in Paris. The son of Denmark's Queen Margrethe and the brother of the current king, Frederick, is practically unnoticed in the political capital of the United States, but he and his wife have given an interview to shed light on their specific situation. A year ago, a communique was published stating that Prince Joachim would take a position at the Ministry of Defense as an attaché at the Danish embassy in the aforementioned American city. In a candid interview, Joachim of Denmark explains, "We have been living here for 7 months now, and few people know who we are other than Danes." They live inconspicuously, with Princess Marie especially standing out, dedicating herself to work at Veteran Coalition International, a charitable organization assisting war veterans and their families. She also devotes her time to fighting hunger and food waste on American soil. As for leisure activities, both Prince Joachim and his spouse Marie are fans of Formula One and occasionally attend Grand Prix events. The brother-in-law of Queen Mary has his own racing car and has participated in and won several championships in his country. In addition to these matters, a significant portion of the interview is devoted to tensions within the Danish royal family. This is related to Queen Margrethe's decision in 2022 to strip Prince Joachim's 4 sons of their respective titles, a decision that deeply wounded the couple. It's no wonder that for the inauguration of Frederick and Mary, the prince made a whirlwind trip to Copenhagen without his wife and children. Princess Marie said, "We are not satisfied with how everything was done. More than a year has passed, and they are still digesting this setback." In a conciliatory manner, though not so overtly that one would assume the wounds are healed, he assures it's a family matter, it's complex. Prince Joachim's 4 children were directly affected by this decision. He was married to Alexandra Manley, with whom he has 2 sons, Nicholas and Felix, born in 1999 and 2002. They now fly solo. From his second wife, Marie Cavalier, he has Henry and Athena, aged 14 and 12, who live with them in Washington. All 4 now carry the title of counts. Marie talks about how this decision has affected her children. It's also about their name. It's their identity from the moment they were born. It's much more than what people consider a title in turn. Her husband, somewhat reconciliatory, concludes, "We have evolved." Marie also talked about taking on the role of Princess of Denmark after falling in love with Joachim. "I had big expectations. I wanted to speak perfect Danish. I wanted people to be proud of me. I wanted to measure up. So I think I put a lot of pressure on myself. But actually, Denmark is a very easy country to live in. Why? Because people respect each other a lot. I don't feel like there's a lot of conflict here. Everything works well," she says. Marie and Joachim have been married since May 24, 2008, when they were wed in the Church of Mogul Tonder. The couple met several years earlier at a formal dinner where Marie was honored to host guests alongside the Danish prince. Joachim of Denmark, when his mother's controversial decision became public knowledge, said he was only informed 5 days beforehand and that his children were very upset. He also emphasized that they don't understand what's happening. However, he refused to comment on how this decision has affected his relationship with his mother. He also declined to comment on his relationships with his brothers after spending several months in convulsions over his photographs in Madrid. Joachim made no statements on the matter. In summary, Joachim of Denmark and his wife Marie have found themselves adjusting to a new life in Washington after facing challenges in the wake of Queen Margrethe's decision to strip their sons of their princely titles. Despite their royal background, they have chosen to live inconspicuously in the U.S. Capitol, with Marie actively involved in charitable work for war veterans and fighting hunger. And their leisure pursuits, such as Formula One racing, provide a respite from the complexities of their situation. However, tensions within the Danish royal family remain palpable, as Joachim and Marie continue to grapple with the aftermath of the decision, affecting their children. While the couple acknowledges their evolution and attempts at reconciliation, the wounds inflicted by the loss of titles run deep. Yet, amidst the challenges, they reflect on the ease of life in Denmark and the importance of mutual respect among its people. As they navigate their roles as former royals in a foreign land, Joachim and Marie's journey underscores the resilience required to rebuild one's life in the face of adversity.